on, let me tell you something that you don't know, or perhaps you have misconception about. And what is that thing particularly? It is called dark web. Yes, you might have heard of dark web before, but you might not have understand it very well. And perhaps you have misconception that when we hear people talk about dark web, we think about it that it's only malicious hackers or black hackers that can be able to access dark web, or the only thing done on the dark web is only malicious or illegitimate things. But let me shock you today. We have three types of web. Before I go to the dark web, we have three types of web. One, we have the surface web. What is the surface web? The surface web is the one that uses an index crawling, our index crawling, the general crawling, and also is used mostly the surface browser like Google Chrome, Bing, and Opera Mini, Firefox, and different surface browser to access the internet. It access general information. Another web that we have is called deep web. Deep web is actually a part of web that holds our informations, but is not fully exposed to the public. Example, our bank account. Bank account is the medical records that are saved in a database somewhere in the internet, and some information about us that are saved on the internet but is private to us is called deep web. But we also have a part of it that called dark web, and dark web is important because it help us to stay anonymous and to maintain privacy. And so who are those who can access dark web? I would say literally everybody. However, there are people that dark web are more important for. Example, like the activists or journalists, whistleblowers, and so many other persons that like privacy and anonymity. That means dark web is for you. What are you going to see on the dark web? What you'll be seeing on the dark web are forums, communities, news sites, social groups. These are some of the things you will see on the dark web. Even dark web content you will see on the dark web. You see merchants, you will see buyers, and many other things that are going on the dark web. I want you to know that despite dark web is not fully an illegal thing, there are some also an illegal activities that are going on there. And so whenever you want to access the dark web, please open your ear and open your eye very well, so that you will not visit an illegal site, because security professionals and law enforcement agencies are most time monitoring what happens on the dark web. And so it is important for you so that you don't get yourself into trouble. So someone may be asking, how do I access dark web? Don't worry. To access dark web, you need a privacy enabling browser, and it's called Tor browser. How do you get the Tor browser? You go to your regular surface browser like Google Chrome, like this, Google Chrome, and then go to what? Tor browser. Just type Tor browser or go to torproject.org, and you see it here. You see different operating system for Windows, for Mac, for Linux, for Android. Depending on your operating system, you can do that. Then if it is on Windows, click on what? On Windows and download. As you click on Windows and download, for me, I have downloaded it. When you do that, install it on your window. When you install it on your window, you can now access the dark web. So you can access the dark web here. We install it, access the dark web. How do you access the dark web? A dark web has some what we call hidden wiki. You can type hidden wiki. If you want to access the dark web content, just type hidden wiki. You will see it here, hidden wiki. These are the hidden wikis. You see top dark web link on your site in 2025. These are hidden wikis that you can actually go to access dark web. So as you access it, please make sure that look at different site, dark website that you can access, or other hidden site that you can access, and so on, other hidden web vendor, dark web market and drug vendor, Bitcoin mixer and anonymous wallet. These are hidden wikis. You can actually access more hidden site. And so These hidden wikis are actually a known directory on the dark web and serve as a gateway for users looking to explore onion site securely and anonymously. One may ask, how do I know this is a dark website? Dark website end with .onion. It ends with .onion. Sometimes you can also use other browser aside the Tor browser. You can use IP2 browser, but I will advise to use Tor browser because it routes your network to different nodes. So it is good to use a Tor browser. And also I will advise also you use VPN along with Tor browser for you to stay anonymously and to stay private, to maintain your privacy. So thank you very much. Now you have learned about dark web. You can access it and see how it is, but always remember to open your eye very well so that you will not fall victims of malicious attack. Thank you very much and see you in the next class. Please subscribe to the channel to get more tips on cyber security and tech related topics.